Hope your weekend's going well. Time for Saturday night baseball from Tropicana Field. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the American League's Houston Astros and the Tampa Bay Rays. Rays baseball is next. Alex Cobb is on the mound for Game 2. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, last game he pitched 6 full innings. He looked like he had good stuff. He didn't get a decision, but he gave his team a chance to be in the ball game. I look for a similar performance in this game.
Ready now, David Lee. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Shortstop, David Lee.
And the first pitch of the night here is looked at for ball 1, and we are underway in Tampa. And Harold, as we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, it's been a pretty good homestand. They're 3-1 right now. They're playing good baseball, but that 4-1 really kind of separates them. That's why today's game's important.
Throw on to first by Longoria is right there for the first out. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matty, Joe Mauer is still a guy you have to be careful with. He's averaging over an RBI game over his last 10. And I'll tell you what, that's being a total difference maker. It seems like every time he has a runner on base, he's relaxed. He understands what he's trying to do, and he's driving most of it in. Very dangerous right now.
Into the windup and the pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. The pitch. And he misses again, 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
Hey, that's a good pitch right there. But, you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Standing in, Michael Lee. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. He's set, and the pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch.
That's a ball.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch in on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. Runners on first with 1 down. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Cox is on his way home. In to score is the runner from first, and he will pull into third with an RBI triple.
Well, there's one way to get our first run of the game across. Good hustle there on an RBI triple, and they're in good shape to possibly make it 2-0 with another base hit here.
So coming to the plate, number 3. A good opportunity for him to add to his season RBI total here, which currently sits as 3rd best in the American League. First offering on its way. Here's a knuckle curve that backs him up a bit. Ball 1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, Matt, Hendricks is another one of those well-respected umpires. Some say he favors one side of the plate from time to time, but most of the time it's not very noticeable.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Man, he might have slept on the wrong side of the bed or something last night. He's given up a double and a triple in the first inning, and he looks shaky at best.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He's not among the league leaders in home runs, but his total does top this ball club. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he gets the call that time for strike number one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. And that is down, as that could be two bases. And the run will score from second, as now it's a 3-0 game.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
A throw behind the runner at second, just keeping him close. So here's Joe Mauer. Runner goes for third. Throw. An easy tag there from Longoria, and he is out trying to steal third base.
Looked to me like he got a good jump off the pitcher from second, but it didn't matter that time. Always costly when you get caught stealing at third.
And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. 1-1. Here it comes. And that pitch catches the inside corner. One and two. Here it comes. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Astros 3, the Rays coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Jackie Hillman gets the start for Houston in this one. What's your take on him, H?
Well, his last outing, he got his big first win of his career. Really impressive, and it's so exciting to see a guy get that. I think we're on our way to watching this guy do some things. It's going to be fun to see him pitch again, coming off that big first win for himself.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Rays, center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike one. And Harold, these Astros entering play here tonight, they've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Matt, they're on one of those hot streaks. I mean, everything is going right for them. They're playing great baseball right now. I mean, timely hitting, the bullpen's coming through. It looks like they're rested. They're doing the things they need to do to really be a winning club right now.
Looking to drop one down, but he can't make contact. 1-2. Here's the pitch. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. Mauer corrals it. The throw to first is in time. 1 down. Now a moment here in St. Pete for a glance at the Rays starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, Evan Longoria has been tearing it up lately. He's really swung the bat well against left-handed pitchers so far this season. He's hitting over 300 against southpaws, and he's facing another one of those today. I'm sure he's excited to hit in this one.
in is Gerardo Parra. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he just misses with a curveball. 1 out, nobody on. And that one right down Main Street.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And this will be taken in by the third baseman for the second out.
Batting third baseman, Evan Longoria.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Into the windup and the pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Longoria waiting on the 1-0. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Well, if you're wondering if he's going to be loose for this game, there's our answer. 98 in the first inning. He's going to be coming right after.
2 out, nobody on. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
Well, he clearly read the scouting report. This guy's been sizzling hot, and look at how careful he's been pitching him.
The 2-1 on its way. Way in front of that fastball.
2-2.
Here's the pitch. Sent on the ground, but right into the shift. Throw to Saltalamacchia takes care of him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays. Still down 3-0. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's hitting just south of 300 in April.
Jose Altuve.
In there, 0-1.
Your ball's 1 strike.
The windup and the 0-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt, and he makes the throw to first. Altuve is retired, and there's 1 away.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Rays. And yes, they are moving all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics, and they really move players around playing the percentages. You'll see that a lot in this game today.
Stepping up to the plate, Carlos Correa. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Yeah!
A high fastball is in there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ball 1. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
Batting ninth, first baseman, Jared Saltalamacchia.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jared Saltalamacchia. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0.
1-0.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And a fastball just a bit high.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Three and 0 now. David Lee would be next if they can keep this inning alive. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Digging in to try it again, David Lee. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
I like that take right there. I know it's a strike, but man, they're making him work. He's been struggling early, and now they're making him work even more. You got to stay within your game plan and be patient, and I think this is a good plan right now.
And he misses with it. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
2-1.
And that misses. 2-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Working for the punch out and the offering. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Astros leave 1, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Here's Mark Reynolds. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago.
Mark Reynolds.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Well, you've been given a 3-0 lead. The last thing you want to do is have base runners on and then give up a big ball, and that 3 runs means nothing to you. So pitch around the corners, make them chase the ball, but do not walk people.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Got him.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Astros. And these guys can really defend. All you got to do is look at the error column. They're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. They don't beat themselves very often. You're going to have to earn it to beat them.
At the plate, Daniel Robertson comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First offering on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Here it comes, 1-0. Late that time for a strike.
That fastball right there will humble you. He threw it right by him. So now what do? You spread out, you use your hands, and try to be as quick as you can when you see that ball get released out of his hand.
And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit down the third base line. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Stepping in, Jason Castro. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Into the windup and the pitch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw in the dirt, but Saltalamacchia is able to keep his bearings as he digs it out to retire the side. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3. They trail in this one 3-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Cox. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. And they start him out away with a called strike.
Well, there's a strike looking, but you know what? They've been so patient. They're leading in this game, I think, because of their discipline at the plate. They're not swinging at balls out of the zone.
This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. 2-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Another 0-2 coming. Swing and a high pop-up toward the stands behind third. And this will be taken in by Longoria for the first out.
The right fielder, number 8, Michael Lee.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Michael Lee. Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses, ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
1 out, nobody on. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Weak chopper up the line. Longoria barehands it. He's out.
There's just something
Now
about a
batting,
barehanded play that
number
gets
3.
you out of your seat. The way the fielder glides to the ball, grabs it with an open hand, and often begins his throw without even looking at the base. Whoo-wee, these players make it look so easy, you forget how hard it really is.
Stepping in now, number 3. As he loops under the ball and pops it up. Longoria has room in foul territory, and that retires the side. Astros go down 1-2-3. They lead it 3-0. So striding forward now, Andre Lopez.
And leading off
7,
for the
8,
Rays,
and 9 to start the
right
home
fielder,
third.
Not much
Andre
going on offensively
Lopez.
so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Popped high in the air. And this is taken in for out number 1.
That's
Batting
exactly what they wanted out of that
Designated
pitch up in the zone.
Nick
They took him up the
Franklin.
ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Into the box now, Nick Franklin. As he'll take a look at ball 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. And ooh, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Set to deal on 2-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series.
Batting ninth.
That's his 5th strikeout
Second baseman,
in this series
number
alone.
36.
At the plate, Lee. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
And this will be fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. A solo solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Rays are on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot as the result.
In now, Kevin Kiermaier.
Kevin.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Line, but speared on a hop. Throw on to Saltalamacchia is in time, and the inning is over. Rays get one back here thanks to the solo home run. We're through 3 in St. Pete. It's the Astros 3, the Rays 1. Striding in once again,
Leading
Mike Trout. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Mike Trout.
Into the windup and the pitch. Sliced hard on the ground, and that is through into right field for a single. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway.
Well, that right there is perfect for taking the ball inside and shooting it the other way. You hear that terminology, hands inside the ball. The only way you're going to do that is you pull your hands in hard and stay inside the baseball. Nice piece of hitting.
Standing in now, Joe Mauer. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball one. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here's the 1-0. Now a check swing on the pitch inside, but he definitely broke the plane, and that's the first strike. Nobody out, runner on first. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. The 1-2 home to Mauer. Lays off 2-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Grounded back up the middle. And Mauer's going to get himself a base hit.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
Altuve.
Stepping in now, Jose Altuve in the dirt here. Oh, and the pitch is a low one, not handled behind the plate, and both runners are going to be safe. So now 2 men in scoring position. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Ground ball left side. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Now batting, designated hitter, Carlos Correa.
Digging in for his second at bat, Carlos Correa. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Lopez. 2 gone.
Up next for the Astros, first baseman, Jared Saltalamacchia.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And that'll bring in Jared Saltalamacchia. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. From the stretch. And that one stayed up a little high.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1. Here it comes. And he misses. 2-1.
Well, you wouldn't have expected this kind of at bat out of him, but he's fought himself right back with an opportunity now to really drive in 2 runs.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. A fastball down near the shoe tops. David Lee would be next if they can keep this inning alive. 2 out here and a runner at second. Swinging a ball line softly down the line in right. Foul. Payoff pitch one more time. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Astros plate 1 on a couple of hits. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Astros lead this one 4-1. In is Gerardo Parra.
Leading
Comes
off the
into
point
this
for the
at bat
Rays,
0 for 1 in the
left
ball game.
fielder, number 28.
First pitch of the at bat. And a ball 1-0.
1-0.
Now Parra awaits the 1-0 pitch. Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around and no argument, and it's 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Little chopper back his way. 1 away.
Your third baseman, number 3, Evan Longoria.
Now batting, Evan Longoria. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. And Ben, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
1-1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. 1-2. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Looking this one in, Saltalamacchia, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for Tampa Bay, first baseman, Mark Reynolds.
Here's Mark Reynolds looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Here comes the first pitch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Swing and a liner, but this will be foul. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. And there's ball 2 now. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. 3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. And another foul ball. The next 3-2. And this one misses inside. A ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
In now, Daniel Robertson. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. From the stretch. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Ready on 1-2. Liner toward right center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Well, that one right there, he let the ball travel. It got back in on him, but it didn't beat him. He's strong enough to shoot it the other way. Stayed inside the ball for the base hit.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit hard to short. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Rays strand a pair, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Digging in once again, David Lee. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Lopez going back on it at the track, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he'll make it in there safely as he starts out the 5th with a leadoff triple.
Yeah, and it was a good pitch. Almost getting it past him, but he catches up to it at the last second and goes to the opposite field, and the ball makes it all the way to the wall, allowing him to hustle all the way around for a triple.
Into the box now, Gary Cox, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Now that is power. You want to challenge me? I'm going to give him a big swing. That was the big swing right there. I loved it.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And the changeup just missed the inside corner.
3-1 count to this guy. You don't want to challenge him right here. Don't give him anything to hit. No, no, no. Keep it on the corners.
And he looks at ball four now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Now here comes the Tampa Bay manager out to the mound, and he has signaled to the bullpen. That's going to be all for his starter, Alex Cobb. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Chad Gaudin is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out. Michael Lee will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed, as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. He's ready. Here's the first offering, and here's a ball hit in the air, and no one can get there as it falls, and the runner from third crosses the plate, and he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Now a southpaw up to throw in that Tampa Bay bullpen. In now, number 3, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here comes the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1. Couple of men in scoring position here with none down. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Here's the 2-2. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. The runners will hold tight, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Runners at second and third here. Nobody out. Again, he sends it out of play. Another full count pitch home. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at bat.
The center fielder, number 27.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
No, ball.
Ball one.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He can put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
Here it comes, 1-0. Looks at a changeup on the inside corner for a strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And a fastball in the dirt, but it's blocked nicely as he keeps it in front of him. Ready to deliver the 1-2.
2-2.
And a neck-high fastball that time. And he didn't pull the trigger on a good low sinker, but it missed for ball 3. On deck, the lefty Joe Mauer. 5 runs, 7 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Hit hard on the ground to second. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. In to score, the runner from third. And the run is in to score from second. It's now 7-1.
Well, you just keep adding on. That's how you win games, and he's a big part of it right here. That's his 3rd RBI, and they extend the lead in this ball game.
So here's Joe Mauer. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Line towards center field. Kiermaier is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. First pitch on its way. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And in fact, there will be no throw as he loses the handle there on the transfer. From the belt, kicks and deals. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. Well, you see there on the graphic, that's stolen base number 8 on the campaign. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Left side. Oh, look at Longoria. Hats off to that one. Any questions as to why this guy's a Gold Glover? Didn't think so. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Ready for another chance? Andre Lopez. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
Andre Lopez.
And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1.
Matt, I'm a little surprised he's throwing as well as he is. He's pitching less than 40% first pitch strikes, and it's either very deceptive or his stuff is electric to the hitters. Usually that doesn't happen when you're behind that much to have this kind of success.
Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a soft liner. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Well, when your average is down that low, you'll take any kind of hit. He'll take that all day long right there.
Designated hitter, Nick Franklin.
Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So the line score will show he departs after just 4 innings of work, and you know they wanted more out of him than this, as he won't even stand to be the winning pitcher here. Justin Verlander is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out. Nick Franklin will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with the runner at first and nobody out. Slice down the left side, but foul.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner on. It's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. A runner at first with no outs here. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Into the box, Lee, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Here's Verlander now on 0-2. That misses 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
I really liked that he gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Verlander pauses. Here comes the first pitch. Dribbled to the right side. That's a foul ball. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
Right there, Matt. You know, they get the leadoff man on, and they haven't been able to advance him. That's why they're not scoring runs. You got to hit and run still. Do something to get that runner moving. Get aggressive.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1 left for Tampa. They're down 7-1. Ready for another shot now. Carlos Correa. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Now the pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, that's great discipline. He's clearly sticking with his plan. Those two balls were down. He's thinking to himself, make him get it up before I swing. Get it off the knees.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone. And then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Stepping in now, Jared Saltalamacchia. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Bases are empty. One man out. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Now another 0-2. And the changeup is way low that time.
There's that classic 0-2 changeup. That is such a tough pitch to lay off. Nice job of hitting right there. Look, the reason it's tough because the fastball looks just like the changeup coming out of the hand. You got to honor the fastball, and then he pulls the string on you. Nice take.
A fastball down near the shoe tops. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
One out, nobody on. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Two ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Digging in and looking for more, David Lee. First offering on its way. This is foul right side. Runner at first here, one man out. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Runners on first with one down. Sent on the ground out to second. To second for one. On to Reynolds, and they turn it a double play. Side retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Ready for another chance? Gerardo Parra. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. On he pops it up. Number 3 just to the left of the mound. 1 down.
Your third baseman, number 3, Evan Longoria.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And that misses for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Mauer sets up. Here's the 1-1. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss there by Longoria as he can't connect, and that's a big second out now.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Standing in now, Mark Reynolds. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to Saltalamacchia takes care of him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays. They're down 7-1. Back here at Tropicana Field in St. Pete. It's on to the 7th now with the Astros on top in this one. And as the final warm-up tosses are thrown, let's get a look at our game summary through 6 innings. Ready once again, Gary Cox. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
He's already got 2 walks in this game, and that ball right there, another ball. So we may see them kind of nibbling and pitching around him. He might be taking walks all game.
Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour. A ball and a strike.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
Hard hit to the left side, but taken in out there at short. A laser that time, but it'll wind up with nothing to show for it.
Michael Lee.
Digging in once again, Michael Lee. He bats here with a double and a triple on his line in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Oh, and that was a big mistake right there.
3.
This guy might be their best base stealing threat in the lineup, so now he's got a chance to move into scoring position without even putting the ball into play.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 3. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to the right, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that was a nice swing in that opposite field base hit. Hey, he's using the whole field. He's off to a great start. If he stays like this could be a monster year for him.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Lee rounds the corner and is headed home. And this will come in far too late. He's in there at third.
Another RBI. Talk about locked in. Every time he has an opportunity to drive somebody in, it seems like he's doing it. That's his 4th RBI of the game. What a ball game for him.
So here's Joe Mauer as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit high.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now a throw over, but the runner's back easily. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. A line shot to third base.
The batter, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Before the first pitch, a check at first. Don't want to forget about him. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a ball pulled foul into the lower level and left. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Astros plate 1 on a couple of hits. It is stretch time here in Tampa. We'll stretch with them. It's the Astros 8, the Rays 1. Now batting, Daniel Robertson. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Now the Astros are going to get a left-hander up and cranking out in the bullpen. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And the pitch. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
Pretty sure there wasn't any ill will behind that pitch, considering he has 2 strikes on him. Just got away from him from what I could tell.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Swing and a little tapper, but it rolls foul, so we'll have another payoff pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Lee is in pursuit. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away.
Now batting, catcher, Jason Castro.
Riding in once again, Jason Castro. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Into the windup and the pitch. And he takes ball 1.
That's an interesting pitch right there. Let's see if that throws him off a little bit. He's been on a pretty good roll. He can't let it upset him. Just get back in the groove right here.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0.
That's just not a competitive pitch. I mean, that ball wasn't even close. Now the hitter's sitting 2-0.
2-0 count. Here it comes. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now. And he gets this fastball over. Back to 3-1 now.
Well, he made a nice adjustment. That was a nice pitch right there, 3-0. Now puts the count 3-1. That was the same pitch he threw 2-0 and missed on it and got the ball called.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
The batter, right fielder, Andre.
Stepping in,
Lopez.
Andre Lopez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Very weakly on the ground. He'll throw back to second to get the out, and that's going to be all they get. Boy, a risky play there, but it pays off.
Definitely a risky and aggressive play from the pitcher there, but he made it work out. They practice plays like that a lot in spring training, so it paid off this time.
Digging in to try it again, Nick Franklin. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. A runner on first with 2 away. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Here's Verlander now on 0-2. Hit out towards second. Throw on to Saltalamacchia is in time, and the inning is over. Rays strand just the 1. It's still an 8-1 ball game. So stepping in,
Leading off
Carlos
for the Astros.
Correa. No hits in 3
Designated
tries
hitter,
so far. He's
Carlos
struck out once.
Correa.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that's in there for strike 1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. On the ground to third. Up with it is Longoria. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Well, you can just about hear a pin drop at Tropicana Field now. More trouble for the hometown 9 as they trail big here in the 8th as you take a look at the line score so far. So digging in now, Jared Saltalamacchia. Couple of walks for him thus far. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. And here's one that misses to the Houston catcher. It's 2-1 now. Shin high fastball that time. Ball 3. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And he takes ball 4 again. And they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
Whoa, you know a pitcher is really fighting himself when he misses a zone by that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
So striding forward now, David Lee. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A high fastball is in there.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Ready with the 0-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. Runner at first here, 1 man out. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Lopez moving in, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, left fielder, Gary Cox.
So striding in, Gary Cox. He's 0 for 2 with a couple of walks in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. 2 out with the man at first. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2.
His timing looks good right there, Matt. That's following up after a fastball. He still was able to get a piece of that breaking ball.
And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. 1 left for Houston, and it remains an 8-1 ball game. At the plate, Lee comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Second baseman, number 36.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now here's the pitch. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
He doesn't look like the same reliever right now, but listen, this is his 4th inning of work, and there aren't very many relievers that can go 4+ innings and be rock solid all the way through.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Altuve at second. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Up next for Tampa Bay, center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Coming to the plate now, Kevin Kiermaier. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. Two and 0 now. Three and 0 now. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And this is taken here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's allowed into his 8th inning of work.
Now batting, left fielder, Gerardo.
In is Gerardo Parra. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
Now Parra awaits the 1-0 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And there's his first base hit in this one.
Well, they're down by a lot, but they've been able to string together now a couple hits in a row. This is a big inning. If they can turn it around, they still got a chance to get back in this game. They don't score here. This game's about over.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch on its way from Verlander. Lays off 1-0. Longoria waiting on the 1-0. Swinging a ball line hard towards short. And that's in there. Base hit. And not in time as the run scores.
Back-to-back changeups. The first one, he got a chance to recognize it. Read it well. The second one, drills it for the base hit. I love his approach on that at-bat.
Here's Mark Reynolds. And Verlander jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. No hits to this point. Comes set with the 0-1. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Here's the 0-2. There's a fastball that just misses ball 1.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Pause. Now the pitch. And a little slippery back there as Mauer lets this ball get away from him. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was ahead in the count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Into the box now, Daniel Robertson, as Verlander jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1.
1-1.
Skied into straightaway right. Lee moves over, and that's the third out. Couple of hits lead to a run here for Tampa Bay. We've played 8 full. It's the Astros 8, the Rays 2. There is downtown Tampa at night as we welcome you back to baseball here from Tropicana Field in St. Pete. Jose Dominguez comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Stepping up now, Michael Lee.
Leading off for
He'll be
Houston.
charged with trying to
Right
get on
fielder,
board, leading off the
Michael
ninth.
Lee.
Sends that one out of play for strike one.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
0-1, here it comes. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
You know, it's so hard to get around on a pitch like that, particularly when it's up and in on your hands like that. I call that Black and Decker ball. It's going to break a lot of bats.
1 ball, 2
Too
strikes.
low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ready with the 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels,
Now
right?
batting.
All he wants to do
Number
is get
3.
on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
In now, number 3. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. The 1-0 delivery. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Here it comes, 2-0. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
That's a great spot down the zone there. Hard to do anything with the pitch down there.
Fouled back. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Reynolds there to put it away for out number 2.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
Now to the plate, Mike Trout. He's looking for hit number 5 in this one right here. First pitch of the at-bat. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Well, that looked like a hittable pitch, Matt, in a hittable location, but to a good hitter. You just don't see him miss many pitches like that.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Here's a pop-up now. Reynolds has got it, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. But no matter, they lead it 8-2. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. He's 0 for 2 thus
Leading
far
off
in
the
this one.
Bottom of the ninth inning for the Rays. Catcher, Jason Castro.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen? Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And 2-2. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball, scooped up, and the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
Andre Lopez.
Into the box now, Andre Lopez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. He's got it. Throw to first will be in time, and the Rays are now down to their final out.
Up next for Tampa Bay, designated hitter, Nick Franklin.
Now at the plate, Nick Franklin. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Verlander sets his sights. Here's the 1-1. This is flared out towards second. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Well, that's why you grind out every at bat. You don't want the game to end on your watch. He gets the
Now
base
batting,
hit, extends
number
it, and we'll
36.
see what happens the rest of the way out.
Into the box, Lee, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Mauer sets up. Here's the 1-1. And this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
And things have really unraveled on him in a hurry. He gives up a 2-out single, then he throws a wild pitch to put him into scoring position. He basically just threw a double, and he didn't even earn it.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss, and now Tampa Bay's down to their final strike here. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed, so...
And he holds up on this one, but it's a cold strike 3, and with that, the ball game is over.
Well, the skipper has to be pleased. They go on the road and win the first 2 of a 4-game set, playing for the sweep tomorrow.
8-2 tonight's final. Justin Verlander gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Alex Cobb struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros. 8 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Rays, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. The winning pitcher is Justin Verlander. His record is now 2-1. The loss goes to Alex Cobb. He falls to 1-1. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 10 minutes. Again, we remind you for your next trip to Tropicana Field that all vehicles with 4 or more passengers receive free parking all season long. Also, a reminder that extra PSTA buses for routes 18, 32, and 74 can be picked up outside the stadium.